What were your feelings, emotions like after having your first start?
Yeah, I was exhausted. Haven't played a game in a while, so I was a little tired. But it was cool, man. It was fun to get back out there and play a game yesterday.
You obviously played a ton in your career. You talked about not playing for a while. What did you learn about patience with yourself this year?
Yeah, I mean, I learned a lot from sitting back and watching, and I really haven't done that my whole entire life. And I think the biggest thing I learned was just how much I love playing football. And being on the sideline, not being able to play for most of the year, just made me realize how much I truly love the game of football. And so that way, every time I'm out on that field, I'm going to try to cherish every moment.
How are you viewing the offseason as you head into year two?
Yeah, I'm just going to try to go to work and just try to become the best player I can be and try to come back here better than I'm going to leave it. And so I'm just going to try to come back to as best as I can and try to get ready to go.
Do you think about, am I the starter, am I not the starter? Is that crossing your mind at this point?
I mean, obviously things like that will cross your mind, but I'm just going to try to control what I can control. I'm sure they have a lot of decisions that they need to make, and whatever the decisions are, I'll be ready to go, and they're going to get my best.
Is this a more exciting offseason for you, knowing you showed what you could do yesterday, and the coaching staff sees now in the NFL what you can do?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely good to get one game before the offseason under my belt. Just so I don't have to go into the offseason kind of not knowing, So it was fun. I'm just super grateful for the opportunity to go out there and play a game, play the last game of the year before the season ends. So definitely.
Was there something you felt like you were able to really show last night?
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to show the team that I'm capable of getting the job done, and I just wanted to go out there and fight and give it my all and lay it all out there and give my team a chance to win. And we were able to do that last night. So I really just wanted to show that I really just wanted my teammates to be confident in me after that game.
How is, through this first year, how is in your mind the NFL game different from the college game?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's much different. The offensive run is different. It's much more complex. We're doing a lot more than what we did in college. And obviously the game is faster, and guys hit a little harder, windows close a little faster, so everything's just faster. But I love it. I love the NFL. I love, I don't have to go to school. You just come and it's just football all day long, and that's what I love to do. So it's awesome.
Sam, what was that moment like when you went home and kind of reflected on what happened during that game?
Yeah, it was awesome. I was kind of exhausted last night, so it was just fun to just get back to my place and just relax. And had some people around me, so it was a lot of fun. Just super cool moment, and just super grateful for the opportunity.
Your phone blow up?
Yeah, it blew up a little bit. I still haven't had the chance to get back to everybody, so that's probably what I'll be doing today.
Did Carson turn over his suite to your family? Did that happen yesterday?
Yes, he did. Yeah, Carson, unbelievable human being. I know there's been some negative things said about him as a teammate in past years, but he's awesome, man. He's been an unbelievable teammate to me and to Taylor when Taylor was playing, and I really couldn't say enough nice things about Carson. For him to give away his suite, which he pays a lot of money for my first start, meant a lot. It just goes to show who he is as a person.
From the football side of it, is there anything you can share about what you learned from Carson or Taylor throughout the year?
Yeah, I learned so much from both those guys. I mean, they're two completely different guys, but they're both heck of a player. They're both two really good football players, and they both been through a lot in their careers. So it's been fun to kind of talk to those guys and just talk to them about what they've been through and how they got through it, and just seeing how they prepare for a game, seeing how they are during a game and how they handle certain situations was honestly just an unbelievable blessing for me to be here with those two guys and watch how they do things.
Do you see similarities between the three of you guys' games? I mean, it feels like you kind of have like Carson's arms and maybe Taylor's legs. I don't know. That's like, it's simplifying it, but like.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there are some similarities, and in our games, I think you said some things that might be right, but like I said, they're both two unbelievable players, and they both had long careers for a reason, and I still think they're both capable of winning games in this league. So it was just a pleasure to go through this year with them, and I don't know what the future looks like, but the three of us had a lot of fun together this year.
How important was it for you to get that game, just going to the offseason, to have some film to watch and build on?
Yeah, honestly, it was really important. It was something that I definitely wanted to do. I didn't want to go into the off season without playing a game and just not knowing, So it is fun to, it is a good thing that I got to go out there and kind of see where I'm at and, get some new things that I can improve on. And so I'm just going to go to work this off season, try to come back as best as I can.
Was there a throw or a play that stood out to you last night for yourself that you liked more than others for whatever reason?
Yeah, I mean, the first throw that stands out is the interception. was a bad decision. Thought I could layer the ball over the guy, but I just couldn't. But I think the deep ball to Terry was probably my favorite play of the night, just because me and Terry, we haven't had that rep ever. We've never had that rep, especially with the guy playing off coverage, and so I just took my drop and gave him a chance, and he went and got it. And so it was a super cool moment for us, just because we both knew we've never had that rep since I've been here. So that was a pretty cool moment.
Obviously, someone else is going to make the choice, but do you feel like with an off season of work, you can be a starting quarterback in the NFL next season?
Yeah, I definitely can. But like I said, I don't want to get ahead of myself. You know, I played one game, and you know they still have to make the decisions, and whatever decision they make, I'll be ready for it. But I'm not going to get ahead of myself.
For that 52-yarder, Terry said it felt like the ball kind of walked into his hand. That's a tough throw, but how? I guess what does it take to complete a pass like that, or to actually have that arm strength?
Yeah, I mean that's kind of who I am as a player. In college and high school, we threw the ball deep a lot, and so I have a lot of reps at it. Just not with Terry, but I've been kind of sitting back and watching Terry all year long, and I know the speed that he has, and I know if it's one-on-one, Terry's gonna beat the guy. So I just try to put it out there to a spot where he could run and get it, and that's what he did.
Thanks, Sam.
Cool. Thank you guys.